In Maya, if you want to change shortcut keys, you have to go up here to Windows, Setting Preferences, and then just press the hotkey editor, which will open this hotkey editor window. And then you type in a command, for example, and just change the hotkeys for it. And it will tell you if, oh no, it already exists and so on. If you want to override, yes, yes, no. You can import, duplicate, save, rename, and all that stuff. Pretty self-explanatory. I have no reason to go into this. So that's all in Maya. In Max, if you want to modify hotkeys, you go up here to customize in hotkey editor. It's pretty self-explanatory as well. It's quite the same as Maya. If you want to save it in a different location or import hotkeys, stuff like that, you can modify them here, and it's pretty cool that you can sort by hotkey or action name and so on. It has a lot of tabs, so have fun with this. I really advise you never to change the delete key, because I've changed the delete key once and it was a nightmare to get it back. You have to replace some text files, and I had the help of a programmer just to fix this issue, so never modify the delete key. Other than that, everything is pretty good and self-explanatory. In Blender, if you want to modify your shortcuts, then you go to Preferences, and here in the key map, you just write any shortcut that you would like. You write its name like cut, and here on the left there are the categories which the cut belongs to. And for example, loop cut in slide has Control R by default. If you want to change it to anything else, you just press a new key for it. And if you want to reset it, you just press this button here. If it is in conflict with something else, it will not work, and you can just revert it or delete the other button by searching for the shortcut. And key binding, if you write the shortcut for what you're looking for, everything will show up here. And if it's if there is a conflict, you should just turn off the other shortcut and it will work. Other than that, if you ever want to change or add any shortcut to anything in Blender, you just have to right click and assign shortcut to it. It even works on these buttons or anything on the interface that can be assigned to a shortcut. You can assign it to a shortcut. And that's the coolest feature regarding this topic. Other than that, it's pretty self-explanatory, as you just add a configuration or import and export. I do want to note that this window is only available in a new version of Blender that you install, and you modify its shortcuts around here and then save. Otherwise, if you export this and you import it to another Blender, the moment you import any key map settings to a new Blender, this preferences window will never appear again. So in case you want to change, for example, spacebar action, or this tab for pie menu option, which I don't like, but I could not turn off in my next version of Blender where I imported my hotkeys. In case you do want to turn it off or modify anything from this preferences window, you have to remake your entire key map in a new Blender, or just modify it in a new one that you can and import these settings. But no, really, you just have to import a good one. That's all.